In case you missed it, I have been absolutely obsessed with kettlebells lately. I've been taking YouTuber workouts, I've been taking virtual workouts, but I thought it was time to get some one-on-one attention. So I decided to schedule a session with my friend Jane Simmons, who is also a trainer in the city, and she is certified through Kettlebell Athletics. So in this video, I'm gonna break down the history of the kettlebell, what makes kettlebells so unique, and then I'll take you through my session with Jane where she breaks down some of my favorite exercises to do with them. Kettlebells are believed to have originated in Russia during the early 1700s. Originally, they were used as counterweights to weigh out dry goods on market scales, but at some point, people started throwing them around as entertainment, and then eventually they were incorporated into weightlifting. Fun fact, kettlebell sport lifting, aka Girovoy sport, oh my god, please don't hate me if I pronounce that wrong, but it's the national sport of Russia. And today, kettlebells are one of the most popular modalities to train with because of their versatility. So, what makes kettlebells unique? Well, the kettlebell is a round weight with a flat base and an arched handle. That makes them different and more difficult to handle than a dumbbell because the lever is longer and the weight is not equally distributed. Kettlebells are great at developing power endurance, so the ability to produce fast muscular contractions over time. This is different than strength endurance where you're producing force over time. Another thing that makes kettlebells unique is that you're constantly changing your center of gravity with them. You really need to learn and understand how to work with the weight. It's also a great tool for cardio if you are like me and hate all steady state cardio. And with that, it's gonna combine cardio and strength more naturally than other modalities. You know, this bleeds into that functional mindset because we don't separate strength and cardio in daily life. They work together. So the kettlebell is really prepping you for that. So now let's jump into the meat of it. I'm gonna take you behind the scenes of my training session with Jane. We performed a lot of my favorite exercises because I requested them, and she was able to correct my form and explain the why behind each and every movement. All right, and then say something real quick.
Hello, hello, hello.
Perfect.
Awesome. Okay.
Hey.
So it's going to be different for every person, but I think like a good rule of thumb is to find like a practice weight and then to find a, we'll call it like a performance weight. So I always practice with a 10 kilogram. That's just what I can comfortably overhead press. So for your cleans, for your snatches, whatever you can comfortably overhead press, use that as your practice one. Once the form is good, you can probably take it up one and challenge yourself a little bit more. We brought Justina up a little bit today, so this is more of your like performance weight is what we'll call it. And then as far as like lower body movements go, I would say the same rules, but for what you can comfortably squat without it being like, I'm dying, you know, so have that lighter weight. We're putting Justina on like a 20 kilogram, and then we'll probably put you up on a 22 for the next round. You got it, you got it. Start over top. We're gonna take a step back, so like 1 to 2 feet behind the kettlebell. From there, we're gonna hinge it down, grab the kettlebell and roll your shoulders back and down. Think about breaking the bar. Thumbs to bum, standing plank. Yeah? Good. So on the, yep. Good. Thumb to bum, standing plank. Here's 6, we're going to 10, 7, 8. Good, keep snapping into that plank. One more. Good. Yeah, so good. Good, good, good.
That's heavy.
Oh, that's 44 pounds, so quite a jump from what you've been doing. Yeah, so the fun thing with kettlebells, sometimes you need a heavier bell because it's all about momentum, you know?
Yeah.
So using that heavier one is actually gonna fix your hinge and make it more hip dominant than, you know, because when it's too light, it's like my arms can just pull it up. We're just gonna do some cleans, just 8 on each side. Bring it up, slowly back down. So when you start over it, we're gonna make sure that that's on an angle pointing to your heel. And then arm behind you to use that momentum as you swing it up, just like putting on a backpack, bringing it right back down. Perfect, good, 8 on that side.
Do you have a preference with the opposite one?
It's whatever you want to do. I always use it as momentum. You could probably do heavier than this, but I think that as you get heavier, that helps. All right, and then quick little thing, I just want to look at your windmill. So we're going to have this straight up, hinging it back. I like using the thigh to guide me to the floor, so you can keep your eyes up here. You don't have to keep looking at the floor. Here. Using the glutes to bring you back up.
Okay, great.
Oh no. Let me know. They have pads and stuff too, so if you ever want one, just let me know.
No, it's you know, I did cats for like 2 years and crawled on my knees.
Same setup. Yeah. Same setup as your clean.
Yeah.
And I think like something to keep in mind too, because it's just that overhead thing that's scary, right? You're not gonna hit your face. Your body will not let you. Okay. So we're gonna be in that hinge position. And from there, you're gonna do the exact same thing as a clean, leading from the elbow, bringing it right up. Think about punching the ceiling.
Okay.
But you want to use your hips, right?
Yeah.
So from there, yep, punch the ceiling.
Great.
That is, keep it simple. Perfect. Good. Right at the bottom, put it more on an angle right there, so that way you can get that corkscrew. Or keep it closer to your body. Let's do 2 more. Yeah, okay, you see how when you keep it closer, it can actually rotate instead of flopping?
Yep.
1 more. Good, other side. Starting out here, we're gonna 1, 2. You can also tap the top of this if you want. Clean. So on that 4th one, you're gonna clean it. Bring it out to the side to a lateral lunge. Back up to the middle. Push press. Have you ever switched your kettlebell, like with the hands?
Maybe. No.
So we're gonna go here and here. Dancers normally pick that one up.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Here's 4. Good. Lateral lunge. Out to the side. Good. Bring it back up. Push press. Swing and switch. Good. 1, 2, 3. Here's 4. Lateral lunge. Push press. Swing and switch. Yeah, and then we'll go back to the other side. You know, there's a million different ways you can do it, and everyone's is going to look different. But it might be helpful just to get your hand out of the way. I always flip it. So I go from here to here. And I just feel like your hands can pass through each other a little bit better. So maybe try that, see how that feels. Yeah, and always at the top when it's swinging up. That way you're just catching it. There you go. Good, all right. Yeah, nice. Swings and squats. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down. Hop it forward. Clean it up. That was terrible. 8 squats.
Okay.
Down. And you're back in.
Okay. What is this?
Oh, so this is 2 more kilograms. It's about 5 more pounds.
Then what?
Than the one that we were warming up with. One more. Yep. Good. Keep it tight here. Okay.
Oh my God.
4, 5, 6, 7. Here's 8. Good. Clean.
Cool.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. 4, 5, Good, 2 more, you got it. Exhale as you're moving, right here. There you go. Good. So even if you don't want to do like a full exhale, giving yourself like a or like something is just going to help that core. We're going to go on to something else. Take a nice long break. I know this is really heavy. Just like a safety thing that I always do.
Yeah.
So do you normally like set it up and then? So this is just so it never rolls over your head without you in like an optimal position.
Got it.
So from here, and then you would just bring it up. And then when you switch sides, I prefer everyone bring it around. And then start on the second side. Starting on the side, we're gonna bring this up, okay? Good. Let me know if anything is looking like what you're not used to. Bring it here. I want to stick from the floor. For these, we're gonna do 3 snatches, just from the floor. That was horrible. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, and then you'll leave it up on the last one and bring it back down.
Great.
There you go.
And then you're going to close
it off. Keep your eye on the kettlebell. Good.
And then we're doing how many?
3.
From the floor. And then back down?
And then back down. Same, no, opposite arm is leg.
Yeah.
Good, out to the side. Windmill. Good, slowly down. Good, and then bring it back down. Yep, switch sides. Perfect. Good.
All right.
Alrighty, great stretch.
So if you have never worked with kettlebells before, I would definitely recommend starting with more of the basics. Goblet squats, deadlifts, things that don't require you to move with the weight of the weight nearly as much as what I was doing with things like cleans, snatches, swings, flows. All of those are definitely a lot more advanced. Before you click out, let me know your favorite kettlebell exercise down in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button and I will see you in the next one.